Testing the...
Yo, what's going on, guys? If you can hear us, we're just doing a quick sound check and broadcast check before we go live here.
Check. Yo,
what's going on, guys? If you can hear us, we're just doing a quick sound I'm talking right into my mic at that time, so don't even pay attention to that. Yeah. Audio sounds good. I'm talking right into my mic at that time, so don't even pay attention to that. Thank you much, buddy. Paul, you want to check your mic out, too? Bop that baby on there.
Getting the echo out here. Let me...
So what we should do, Bob, is when we do these sound checks, Mic check 1 2 1 2. Check. Check 1 2. Happy Monday. Daddy needs his juice. Alvin's hot juice box. Alvin's hot juice box. Sound good. All right, guys, everything seems to be sounding perfectly fine and working. Everything's up to snuff, so we will go and head to standby. When we come back here in about 5 minutes or so, we'll get right into the show. God dang it. All right, we'll catch you guys in a second.
Here. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back in.
Yeah, bop in, bop out.
Start the show. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. We are live and
what's
direct.
Like Bob looks like he's in a fucking disco club.
Yeah.
This looks like a lot better quality though.
Yeah, we're way up close. We got the resolution. The lights are shining bright.
Yeah,
Really bright.
it's just a really dreary day outside and a really bright day in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Welcome back to The Plug, episode 537,000.
Number 33.
Let's do this first. These are Twisted Tees. You can't see them.
They're holographic.
Of course, the way we open these.
Ooh,
Bob's isn't. What the fuck, man?
Welcome back. Welcome
sponsored
back.
by Twisted Tea. We're not
cheers.
sponsored by Twisted Tea.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a
Bob, cheers me through the camera.
very cold
Down here,
and
go
windy-
down low. There we go.
windy day.
Tink. There we go.
Very cold
Yes.
and windy day outside. We're happy to be in here warm.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that's all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes.
We're doing kind of a short show today, so I want to keep things brief. We do have a gig tonight starting every Monday and Friday, starting now.
Yeah.
Every Monday and Friday is going to be 5:30 p.m.
Starting from 5:30.
5:30 p.m. So it's going to be 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time. If you're where you're at, I don't know, just figure it out.
Yeah. What's up, Don?
So welcome back. We are an all-original musical platform created for artists to share their works with the rest of the world. All genres welcome, but hashtag no covers.
covers,
Don't send us
no.
anything that's bodied or covered. To my left, the esteemed technician, everything guy, not
Yes.
possible show to have without him. That would be
Right now, I look like an
Ethan.
evil super genius, like a villain. I'm wearing
look
all
sharp.
black. I'm up to no good tonight.
Notice how I'm rubbing off on him, right?
Oh, shit. What the fuck, man?
You didn't even notice?
I didn't notice until now. It's terrible.
Well, we both spray some Axe on, so it smells like we were making out.
Okay.
That's how we got to do it when we go to the gig tonight. To my right, our sound guy and all-around utility individual, great guy, contortionist, evil dominatrix, Bob Medic, a.k.a. Bobo.
Oh. It just works here.
This is a great man. He's a great man. And you guys, welcome back, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Here's how the show works. You send your songs to thepluglive.sub at gmail.com for us to rate and review live on our show.
Yeah.
The show, of course, is not about us. This is about you. It is about your music. It's about sharing it with other people of different walks of life, different genres, hearing what other people actually hear or think about your music. And to do that, we ask you to do two things. One, be respectful. We want you guys to comment. We want you guys to do this with us. It's the whole point of the show. The more people that are commenting and listening and paying attention, the better off the artist who is sending their music in to be ravaged by these three assholes on the internet are. So make sure that you're being respectful. And then also, too, share the shit out of this broadcast. Share. The more shares we get, the higher views we get, the bigger this show gets, the bigger you guys get. That's the premise of the show. So those are the two things we ask you guys to do. We do a 0 to 10 rating scale, 0 being non-existent because we give people at least 2 points just for sending your songs in to us and making a song first and foremost, then sending it to us. So that is what we give people at a minimum. So if you're commenting 1, you're doing something wrong because we don't have 1s on the show. We only have 2s and above. 5 being average, 10 being the best song you've ever heard. Of course, it's going to vary from different people.
We've heard some excellent music on it.
Man, this show's gotten really fucking cool, man. I mean, it really, really has gotten awesome. This show has turned into something really special.
And also the fact that when we rate from 2, that just shows how optimistic and supportive this show's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
This is not about
to
critiquing
bring anybody
everybody's
down.
works,
It's
yeah.
about building up a dream. You know,
And
what I'm
building
saying?
relationships and networking with other artists. So the other thing you should do that I'm not going to ask you to do because you should do it already is to
Right.
plug yourself. Get in the comments. That's the name of the show is The Plug. Plug yourself. Let people know, hey, this is my music. This is where you can find it. Invite all your friends, right? That's the point of the show.
Yes.
Ways to get bumped up in the line are you can donate $10 to the show. That'll get you in the skip line. $20 would be for up next. And all of it goes towards keeping the lights on in the studio. Once again, it's a big shout out to you guys. Not possible without you guys. Everybody that's been donating. We already have one
love
from
you so
Vinny
much.
Murphy today. He's going to be our first track of the night.
We promised Rain Resner that he would be the track of
Oh,
the
sorry.
first
Yes, we
track.
did promise
And
that. I
Vinny
apologize.
Murphy will be the first guy up after
Okay,
that.
gotcha. We try to get to, we've had a little bit of an issue with trying to get through as many songs because we do like to keep the banter and content on the
Right.
show. Otherwise, we're sitting here in music class.
And this
You know,
episode's
we want that, including
really
you.
good for this one because this instead of normally this being a normal show, we would really blast it all throughout the groups and stuff beforehand to get as many people to submit their songs, which is how
My
those
mom's
lists build
birthday,
up.
man. Big shout out
Yeah.
to Betty Lou, man.
Big
We were
shout out to Betty Lou.
having lunch.
I had
shout
a
out to
big
Betty
ass
Lou.
Cobb salad that I didn't even eat.
Love that woman. She is a saint and just every bit of as amazing as you can be as a mom And I love you,
great.
Mom.
Yeah.
You are amazing. If anybody met Betty, you would immediately love her as well. She's that type of person.
She's great.
But that's what we were doing earlier, so it's kind of a short show and also kind of not a chance to prep on it.
Yeah, and so all those guys, all you guys who have your music submitted in the past, you're waiting to get played, this would be a good episode to get those played.
The vice that is the live show. If we were canning these episodes, they wouldn't make any sense. And furthermore, that's the easy way out, man. We like to do things. We like to do things thorough. We're thorough.
We're I can always have trouble with this. Improvisational type individuals. We work on the spot.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
we're the Mad Lib of internet of these types of shows.
Yes.
And that's what we are. We just kind of wing it. So let's get to the show. Once again, you can donate to the preferred venues above. That'd be PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. And we still are working towards more giveaways. We've gotten to a point where we're a little backed up.
I got a new graphic that I made. If you guys liked it, I posted it. So tell me, and we can start pressing those out.
Also, more to come, man. You guys will see. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We got season 3 right around the corner.
Yes, sir.
And we have a lot of other stuff going on. So we're very excited.
You can already see the elements of season 3 kind of coming through after each episode. A little more things like this. It's getting better.
Peeking out.
Yeah.
Turtle heading, if you will.
Yeah, it's just
into this cosmos that we have built.
Let me switch you around real quick, Bob.
I'm really digging this double camera angle, and I like how Bob literally looks like he is from fucking 2027.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's like 5-6 years from now. Remember when that used to be a long ways
2027, yeah. It's like
21, 27.
Right,
there we go.
All
right.
Right down the street. Here, I'm just gonna flip Bob this way.
Flip Bob. There you go.
Look at us when we're talking to you, Bob.
No.
Yeah, no. All right, let's get into it. We have our first song of the night is
Rain Resner with a track called Sundered.
Rain Resner, Sundered.
Bow. So really it's like 421, 420.
420, nice.
Yeah.
All right, that was Rain
Reznor.
Oh, I put Rain Sundered. Rain Reznor with Sundered.
Yes, sir.
I have my thoughts on this one. Who wants to go first?
Let me go first. Listen, I totally know what you got going on here, brother. You got this real, and I think homeboy, who said that first? Stephen Cox, you said that has these trance house vibes, which is totally what you get, which is great. This is like retro house. It's like the 80s version of trance, if trance was actually understood like it is today back then. I think I loved it, but what I did feel the need, oh my God, I'm breaking down.
Careful now, man.
I gotta calm down.
It's like 5:30 in the afternoon, man.
I know, I gotta chill out. I gotta take it down a notch. What I did love, or what I didn't like about it though, is you got these build-ups coming in. The build-ups sound good. I like the drops, bam, but I wanted way more in the drops, whether it's energy. Not energy. Some sort of synth sound, something else, another element that would,
make it pop.
Yeah, even if it was applied halfway through after you go through the drop and the whatever that is, that chorus bit. But either way, I think it was a really good song. If it was playing, I would dance to it. 4 minutes isn't too long because it's trance. So, bam, I'm gonna have to bop this off at a 7.5.
7.5 from Ethan.
Yeah.
I'm sharing right now, Bob. Why don't you go next?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. It was a cool song. It was jam worthy.
Yes.
It was slightly repetitive, but it was fine because it's house trance, whatever. And you're just jamming off to it.
Jamming off.
Jamming off. I forgot about that.
That's great. There we go. Bang.
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 Share. Just
Do that.
freaking the
Share
fuck
a
out
bunch.
over here. All right. Yeah. I'm amped now. Let's do this.
Put that one a solid 7.
Solid 7 from Bob. All right. So like the production of it was pretty decent, and it was very shimmery.
Yeah.
I like the shimmeriness. You gotta bob your head to that, right?
Bop it,
It's
bop
good
it.
stuff. It wasn't very, I want to say like creative. I mean, it was kind of very, very like down the center. But I think that's probably why I liked it. And also, whatever. Yeah, I challenge all artists in general to get as creative as you can without losing your basic elements.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like add some
take
stuff
it-
in there.
take it
and
to the limit.
See what happens. You can remove elements of a song after you add them in.
Mm-hmm.
Just try some different stuff and see what happens. I mean, this one was kind of like, it was almost like a really, really nice pie with no filling. Like everything around it was really good, and the inside was just kind of like meh. It's almost like just kind of mundane. So I'm gonna give this one a 6.5. But everything else was good, and I liked it.
You
Everything
ate
else
the
was
pie
good, I
with no
liked it.
filling? That's just crust, man.
It's just crust, man.
You'd be okay with that.
I'm not okay with that. I like the crust. I'm very big on crust. First of all,
He's a very strong
especially
crust
when it
guy.
comes to like pot pies or some shit like that.
Yeah.
If there's no crust, you're just eating a bunch of like chicken goo. You know what I mean? With like different shitty chunks of chicken. They're not even like, especially if you get like the ones from the store.
They're not the best. They're not the best.
No, like a banquet.
That ain't real
We've all
chicken.
been there. I've eaten hundreds of those in my life. I'm telling you, if you don't cook it right, it's way shittier.
Yeah.
Get that crust nice. It was like a nice golden crispy crust, and then like no filling. And it's just like, that
sad.
bass drop came
just
in,
sadness
and you're like
inside.
bass drop,
Yeah, I
bass drop,
really
and then it
wanted
just
to
kind of like
have
trailed
something
off.
coming
Ding, ding, ding. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So good song, needs a little bit more meat.
More meat.
More meat, man.
Okay.
What we got next?
All right, next up we got Vinnie Murphy with a track called Shit You Wish He Did.
And we did just get a donation from somebody, Marshall Bowen for Jenny B.
Jenny
Thank you so much. You
Go ahead
will
and write that
what's
down.
so it'll be JJ Speaks.
Then we'll Michael
and then we'll
Bowen.
do Marshall Bowen.
Marshall Bowen.
It's like we'll get Michael Bowden's up here.
We tend to butcher names on the
Yeah.
show.
We start changing them.
It's
It's not even butchered. They're just like completely changed.
We just have to speculate, man. I don't see all these names, man. Shit,
All right.
don't judge me.
It's sorry, not Marshall. It is Vinnie Murphy. What's the name of the track?
Track is called Shit You Wish He Did.
Nice. for a fact there was a prostitute named Jackie.
Yeah, he was out there jacking, killing niggas with the clack.
Oh, you guys didn't hear. We were over here just making a whole scene.
It was like a detective.
Tell them what you heard from this
It was a noir
trip.
detective
Noir.
story, 1940s, and you found some body laying in the apartment. You're not a very good detective.
You're asking
but
around.
You are a
You're
detective.
the roughneck detective. You're the one that everybody thinks sucks at their job, but
Yeah.
you're like the roughneck that's not afraid to get down and dirty.
Yeah, you're always you're like, I'm not gonna do this.
You're in the bar, you
By
take a
the
couple
books,
shots of whiskey,
asking people
slide your
around.
car, some guy bumps you from behind like, hey man.
Midget starts
you gonna have to
fucking
go,
with you,
"Oh,
bro.
do
You
I?"
rough him up. Thwack and thwack, and you wake up in jail, but you get out because you're a detective.
And then in the end, you still have no real information until something falls magically in your lap.
Yeah, you really couldn't have did anything to make this happen, but the story looks
Gotta be
good.
frank, see?
Yeah.
I like this track.
How'd you
A
know
lot.
you were on my case? I didn't. I was just
yeah.
fucking pretty much
Yeah, 48 hours is over, man.
Yeah.
Move on to the next one.
easy. So other than that, man, I think it's, again, really easy to vibe to. The fucking imagery just
was great.
instrumentally is perfect.
Very reminiscent as
Another
well.
classic Vinnie Murphy track.
A beat from another time.
Oh, yes. I like that. I
Beat from
like that. Bopping this one off at an 8. Love
Hey,
it.
Beautiful. I'm inclined to agree with Mr. Ether. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I like I like everything about it, man. I like like immediately that like it's some sort of woodwind. I always get it wrong. I always say
Was
like
it a pan flute?
It's not a pan flute.
Piccolo?
Well, it might be a pan flute. I always say pan flute, and I'm always wrong.
Well, because to me that sounded either maybe like a pan flute or like a clarinet or like a
Yeah,
fucking
just something.
flute.
Maybe it was a
Just
clarinet.
flute.
Maybe a little bit. But it's a little like airy to be a clarinet. They're more bold.
It might have just been a flute.
But
man.
I like the right off the get go. I have this instant getting hit with a breeze, throwback breeze.
Yeah.
And it just took you back
The
to some place that you may
nostalgic
never
wave.
even been. Took him to New Orleans fucking.
I was a detective.
Scene.
I did a good job.
And immediately it took
he
me
was-
back to like some old street
He was
hood movies that I used to
freestyling
watch.
pretty much the whole track. It was pretty
Yeah,
excellent.
Paul was getting in on it too.
Yeah, man. It reminded me of being out on
was
the
like-
concrete, man, playing ball, walking around, just finding shit to do downtown, wherever.
This shit was
when
like
I was
Dungeons
younger,
and
it's
Dragons.
just immediately did that. So the vibe of that shit is very, very tasty. What do we got in the comments for Bob goes? So we got 8.5,
Yes.
7.5.
As a drummer, I always feel any more drums in the mix. I play Zildjian A customs, which cut through everything, and even I think those are a bit hot. Oh well, no shit. So Columbo,
You would.
I think there's like a conversation. Oh, a recorder is one of them. That's true. Bice Groove, word.
We got this from work, 6. Gary Perkins is a 6.
Hats are high.
Hats are high. I mean, I liked them. I honestly liked them. I didn't hear anything.
Evan
that,
says the straight 8s on the hi hats are nice though.
Yeah, I liked them. I thought that snappiness. It's like it's tracks like that start to like have this like nice flow and rhythm to them where everything's so smooth. It's like water or like a creek.
flute.
It's like a creek, and it's good to have some disturbance in there a little bit to keep you awake. Like
Totally.
that keeps my synapses in my brain going and it makes me pay attention a little bit more. Bob,
Yeah.
what you got?
Yeah.
Let's get some more comments in here too. What is this?
Yeah, let's chat it up, guys.
Come
What's
on,
going
man.
on?
What's in a funeral?
Bit of a slow start.
No, you ain't got to
tonight.
give a eulogy. Just fucking say something.
Just say something.
Talk to me, man.
Talk
to me. I'm lonely. I'm so lonely. Bob, what do you got?
Yeah, I really like that one, and the fact that Ethan was like freestyling on top of it, like made me really like it even more.
Yeah.
Nice.
We were that was good. That was good.
was good.
We both just vibing in and out of that one.
I kind of want you and Vinny to work together to make a track.
Dude,
like
I
that
could
where you-
easily
First, you have to
do that.
convince Ethan to rap instead of sing,
I can rap.
which
I
I've
rap
always
all
felt
that.
he's infinitely better at that. And that's saying something because you're a good singer.
I'm a good singer.
But you're a fucking.
I
even
believe that most
dope-
of you guys just tell me that
the
to
more
make
dope
me feel
rhyme
good.
singer.
But, yeah,
No, it's your style, man. Well, let's not jerk him off too much. Bob, what do you
Please.
give this?
I'm gonna bop it off.
My
with
dick's
8.5.
All right.
8.5 from Bob.
8.5 from Bob. Good,
Nice.
good scores. Next up, we got.
Next up, we got JJ Speaks with a
JJ
track called
Speaks.
The Drippy Eye Dread.
And once again, we appreciate everybody watching. We appreciate all the donations that come through here. We really, really appreciate you guys. I mean, it's impossible to put into words how much you guys mean to us. So,
Yes.
cheers to you one more time.
Cheers. And if you guys are just tuning in, this is
And
DJ
again later.
Pauly G. This is your boy Ether. We got Bob over here in the spaceship.
Boy.
He's an AI character. He's not actually a real person.
Yeah, no,
Listen, you want to know an alligator? No. What we should do right now is share this broadcast.
Please
share.
share, please share.
Let's get a little bit. Let's get a little bit of traffic in here. I'm gonna spill this on myself. Let's get a little bit of traffic in here.
What level of high? I don't ever come down.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean,
I stay lifted. I've reached orbit. I've hit
you're
the
talking
escape
you need
velocity.
a barometer for the question
I
you're
need
asking.
a spaceship
The better
that can
question
travel
is, the better question
faster
is,
than light speeds.
how close are his feet to the ground?
And the answer is very.
Radioactive
So let's move
conditions.
on.
All right.
Are dangerous to my body.
I feel like we're those old guys just giving out meaningless proverbs. You never, carpet the walls. That's where your shoes will hang.
There you go.
Young man,
I've seen this. I know this. Ooh.
I like that a lot.
Terrible.
That
was
was
just a
really fucking
catastrophe.
cool, man. That was really cool. I like that a lot.
What are you talking about?
That ending, I wanted to hear that just go bam, 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 because it's like that beat, then it goes bam, 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 bam.
Well, that's not the ending if you continue to do shit. If you continue to add more song, it's not the ending.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, if this would have went
Bob,
to
you
6
haven't got to
minutes,
go
I would have been
first.
loving this.
Yeah, that was JJ Speaks, the Drippy-Eyed Dread.
Yes.
That was fucking awesome.
That was really
Fuck
fucking
yeah, it
cool,
was.
man. I enjoyed the shit out of that.
creativity and
my type of
the
shit, man.
originality on that
Blues
was
rock.
like
And just that
was-
fucking wah pedal.
Blues rock?
yeah.
That's kind of blues rocky, man. Had
Well,
the,
it,
had
it
the,
was like
the
prog
bass in
rock
it.
mixed with like jazz, mixed
Yeah,
with like salsa
jazz rock,
music.
baby. That's what I'm looking for. Jazz blues, whatever.
Jazz blues,
I would,
jazz blues,
dude, I
metal
would
rock.
totally.
Jazzy blues rock.
At first,
rock.
when it first started, I wanted to hear some lyrics on it, but the longer it went, I was like, no, this is definitely better off as an instrumental.
Fuck yeah.
And I really like that. I think the drums might have been a little hot at times, like the cymbals or something, but it didn't really bother me that much. I'm gonna bop that one off at a 9.
And Biff put it right. It's fusion. Vinny said it was like 5 genres. Alyssa gave it a 9. It was that whole experience.
Yeah, there was
for
like
her.
Latin influence in there too.
Tons of it, and I love
Yeah,
that. I really,
it was really good.
appreciate Latin influence in rock and metal music.
I love it,
especially
especially yeah, like exactly what you just said.
Yeah, because it just
Especially in rock and
it
metal.
seems like it's being used in a lot of pop music, but rock music has completely lost all spiciness. It's like oatmeal.
And that was very spicy.
I agree with you.
It had good flavor to it.
The creativity was off the chain. The production, I agree with Biff. Biff said something about like level issues. There was some. You could hear him. I mean, there was some times where like there was attenuation, really thick in the middle.
Yep.
And you could hear that. And usually the stuff that you don't notice with somebody singing over with instruments is stuff that you notice without.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Did the drums sound like they were mic'd?
yeah.
Okay.
They definitely sound like they were mic'd. Like you could hear with the way the cymbal crashes were happening. It sounded like an overhead.
And I think it was the overhead that was a little hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was causing
It
them
was,
because
it was just a little shiny at times.
you could hear
It
the
was
shimmer
really
coming off it
bright,
really
yeah.
heavy. But I honestly, like, I mean, if I'm just listening to this, dude, this is like some dope ass shit, and I really dig it. Like, all the elements. It was like you said, 5 different genres, kind of. There was Latin influence. There was like some Spanish guitar in there for a second. There was a fucking like. The beginning of it was like with the wah pedal, sounded like Shaft for a second, like some disco.
Oh, the wah
like,
pedal intro is dope as fuck.
Wow. Like that shit's awesome to me. And then it completely changed. Like right when I thought I had like a handle on it, it was like, nope, we're going down this like smooth blues trail for a second with the and then like the small drum solo.
Yeah.
It was just so awesome.
It was really
I'm
cool.
with Bob. I'm gonna give it a 8.5.
Yeah, I'm not that far off. I thought it was fantastic. I think that the only thing that was missing was a little bit more instrumentation, and I think there was instruments that could have been applied to this to make it sound more full-bodied.
I use my change. It's a 9.
It's a 9, nice.
Here's the reason I said that. Is because the reason I'm saying that is because it's if I'm thinking to myself, if you correct the production issues, which were very faint-ish, is this song a 9.5 or a 10? If that thing is mastered right and put on the right, I want to say format for whatever listening device you're listening to, that song is fucking awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I would give that a 9.5 or a 10. And so I got to up it to a 9 and maybe take 0.5 off for a little bit of level issue.
Okay.
That's why I did that. But that's a great song. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I just think that it adds some freaking an organ, keyboard, or synth, or some violin strings, or another guitar playing harmonies with it. I feel like the bass, was mainly just in the rhythm, so I can't really judge that. That was good.
Is this all the same dude? He's playing the drums, the guitar, everything. The bass?
This is JJ Speaks. I don't know. I think it's a duo. Hold on, I actually got some information. if I'm not
JJ Speaks.
mistaken.
Plug your information, man.
Information, man.
And everybody starts sharing some more. This is the shit I love.
No,
on the
so
show,
it's
man. We get
Dustin.
the best fucking music.
It's Dustin. It's Dustin Cole on guitars, John Davis on bass guitar, and Jeff Anderson on drums. It's a 3-piece. Our sound is made up of instrumental jazz fusion along with rock influences. We were signed to Indoor Suns Records, also out of Richmond, Virginia, in the fall of 2019. Indoor Suns Records has released our first single, The Trippy-Eyed Dread, and it is available on all streaming platforms. Yep. So that's totally bopping, man. I just feel like maybe getting a couple more people in your band. another guitarist and maybe a vocalist or maybe a keyboardist or something.
There's already so much going on there.
Well, they could do.
They need to add to.
I mean, it depends. They're doing this live.
Supplementally.
Unless you're a loop artist, you're gonna do this live. So
Well, these guys are jazz artists, basically. They can do it live as like 24/7.
I think it sounds awesome.
I think it sounds great. I just wish there was a little more full bodiness to it. I thought it was super creative. I loved all the elements that were applied with it. It got me sent on a whole fucking Martian journey, and I was vibing to it, brother. Bop that off at a solid 8.
Solid 8 from Lincoln. Good score. That puts this one right in the top of the list here. And then we just got a donation from Alan Ward.
Nice.
And he said, it must be a very long track, because what he said was he donated over the skip next.
Oops, I'm playing this one, sorry.
Because we don't do back-to-backs anymore. So he said, can we just, he threw in 30, and he said, can we play it to the end? And I think we could do that on a show.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Alan. And we really appreciate your donation, man. Everybody, thank you so much. Vinny,
Bob is in another
thank you so much,
dimension.
Marshall Bowen, who are about to play now,
He's about to
right?
come up. Bob is in another dimension. We sent him off on a journey to Sirius.
Yeah.
He will be back. He will be back.
See that you can see if you look closely, you can see the flames from the rocket thrusters
Yeah,
on the
they're
back of the
blasting.
spaceship.
I mean, it's not a very well-made craft, but it's a functional craft. It'll get him there and back.
It'll hopefully,
It's the Honda Civic of spaceships.
Yeah.
It's gonna run.
It's gonna run. It might not be comfortable.
Serious. So like, it's a big bright star far out in the sky.
Yeah. And when he gets there on what's the name of the ship? It's got to be like what?
The SS
Tantalon 5.
Tantalon.
I don't know. I'm just coming up with like dirty names for, like, I mean, you could say
Tricks of the trade, bro.
Dirty Mojo.
I'm gonna start a porno thing. If you guys want to get in it,
Yes, it's Dirty Mojo.
it's gonna be called Tricks of the Trade. We're gonna have chicks working like trade jobs, like construction work.
We're going to talk about porn on here. It has to be somewhat musically influenced. And we have to talk about how Snoop
Music
Dogg,
is a trade.
Snoop Dogg used to make porn
the
videos
soundtrack is going to be
that were also
Okay.
music videos. Okay? Nobody remembers that shit. It was called Doghouse or some weird shit like
that
that.
shit blew my mind.
I showed Ethan because it popped into my brain one day.
If anybody wants
It's the weirdest thing
to
ever.
send us some porn tracks, like, we've never gotten any.
Bob,
of
have you
those.
seen?
If you haven't seen these Doghouse videos by Snoop Dogg, it's basically him and a bunch of his homies getting fucked up and rapping like they're in a video while some dude and some chick are fucking right in front of them.
And it's
it was
like a bunch of
panorama-
people,
just that
so
some,
it's like
mansion.
implications of a gangbang, but it's not
Yeah,
like
it's
that
not.
excessive.
It's not. The rest
They're
of them
just
are
kind of just
clothed.
chilling and just like
Yeah, and it
vibing
seems like
out.
it seems like they're all very respectable gentlemen. Like the
Yeah.
one guy's like, "Hey man, can I get somebody?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, I'm gonna go freshen up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back."
Yeah, other guys like, hey, you're doing a great
right,
job.
yeah,
I
good
really
job,
like
yeah,
that
drink.
technique, man. Hell yeah.
You guys
I'm learning
look
a thing or
thirsty.
two.
And the entire time, Snoop's just sitting there with a fucking gobbler or
Rapping.
something like,
Yeah.
baby," you know what I'm saying? It's the D.O. double jizzo.
Hey. And everybody's just vibing to it.
There's
It's
just
like-
fucking everywhere.
So like, where
This
these,
happened.
Where
This happened
are
in the
these
90s. Nobody
parties
remembers
at?
this, man. The 90s were lit as fuck. Okay. And
wish I
cheers to
coulda-
Snoop. I'm a big fan.
Cheers to Snoop. I wish I could do that. Yeah. So next up,
Sorry,
we got Marshall Bowen with a track called "Water on Mars."
You just drug us way off course there. It's fine.
There is water on Mars, and this is Gen B actually. Gen B, water on Mars. This better be. You better have the rights to do this.
I like this, Sheldon.
You walked away from me, so I feel no shame. Time for me to play the game, and when I win, don't you say my name. You will never be the same. Checking your reflection, that you see perfection, 'cause you ain't learned your lesson. But in the end, what's up under that face? Where is your love? Where is your love? Asking for a friend. Where is your love? Where is your love? One day you find your heart. Put together all the parts. Looking for it in the dark. Like it's burning almost. Where is your love? Where is your love? You wanna be a little hard. Watching the laser lights dance through the smoke. Yeah, you think it's all a joke until you're back in them sheets all alone. And never had to check your phone. Expose yourself all on your own. You drive through a dollar bomb till it's stepping
shit.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay, so that's Jenny B, Water on Mars. I want to tackle this one first.
Go ahead. Don't steal any things I just said, you son of a bitch.
I wasn't even listening to you. So, holy shit, right?
Yeah, really.
Your voice is fucking incredible. I do think, and like so you can tell, so there's like certain notes that when she went low, she's like going for like a Kelly Rowland thing, and like it's there. It just, and that's the thing. I don't know if that's production or not. Cause I agree with a couple people that said the production's off a tad, because it is. The voice is a little bit muddled, the track's a little bit overexposed, needs to just be balanced out. And that should be easy enough.
It's it's like one little tiny bit of step, and you got to.
I mean, maybe, but you also don't know what those levels are going to sound like. Maybe there's a reason they're like that. We don't know what those levels will sound like when it happens.
But I mean, I think.
So I mean, we're assuming at that point. But the track overall was fucking cool. I really liked it. It was very, very post-modern with the elements in it. The way she was singing was very, very anywhere between 2000 and 2020.
Yeah.
And it's great because those types of songs are the types that fit anywhere. You know, like that song, I enjoyed the shit out of that. I would vibe to that. That's some sitting music I would play. If we're waiting for everybody to come in the club, if we're waiting for, if everybody's just chilling, if we're in a lounge, that's some music I would play. So that type of stuff is really, really like...
Don got a boner.
Yeah, it's great.
That's crazy.
Some people are saying 7, 9, 9. I don't see how you can't give this an 8.5 or a 9. I'm going to give it an 8.5. Okay. I think this is... 8.5.
Okay.
Or maybe I should have shot a tad bit higher, but I don't know, man. This girl's voice, how are you not famous?
Yeah, how are you not famous? We had to Shazam you right off the bat just to make sure.
You need a tad bit of shoe polish on that low end, and you got this shit nailed.
Right.
Unreal.
My dealio, you had these sharp notes that you would hit, and like a couple people, not gonna say who, just a couple people.
Couple people?
They say that it sounds like you're maybe a little off, maybe a little off key. I disagree. I think those are blue notes, and I think that people, and especially in mainstream
that's on
music,
purpose, and it works super.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Totally does. Blue notes. The blue notes that you were hitting were.
I know what blue notes are, but
know.
like that. What part are you talking? Are you talking about when she goes low?
Well, she does them when she's high and when she's low.
Yeah.
She does them both, and I really love those sharp note additions in your vibe there. I thought that's one thing that separates you as a vocalist from any other mainstream pop or mostly any vocalist that I know of. When it comes to singing, just singing, getting it out there, shooting the shit. You know what I mean? The beat was almost gospel-ish. It was like this huge, massive fucking cloud of sun rays. It was beautiful. It was
Everybody
beautiful.
seems to be loving it too. Listen to the car right now, and the low end sounds great in my opinion.
Yeah, this whole song, if I were to hear this on the radio, I would have been
KFC.
like, what in God's name? KFC sound good.
I had KFC the other day.
We got 9s, 8.5s, 9s.
Yeah.
What are you about to bop it off?
Oh
at?
man, I bet you guys are dying to know.
I do think I should have maybe won a 9 on this. Listen, 8.5 is fine for me, but 9 I can see. And I don't want any hate for giving somebody an 8.5. All right, back off.
No, you don't get no hate.
Right?
Oh, I wasn't ready.
Yeah, that's all right. You weren't ready last time either. That's fair. We just have some lag.
Yeah, this is a little bit lag. I got to get to him first.
It's 30 seconds away.
Yeah, but seriously, overall, I think this song was fantastic. I think you pushed this. The one thing that it would be an issue is the balance between the instrumental and your voice. I think there's a little bit more fine tuning to get you brought up a little bit more in that beat to kind of get, underneath your vocals a bit more. That's all that's really missing. And because of that, there's only one reason why I have to do this. I'm going to give this a 2.5.
Ethan,
Yeah.
be serious, man.
Write it down, man.
I'm not writing
Lock
it down.
it in,
I'm
Charlie.
not doing that.
I'm trying to do a thing. Just lock it in.
No, don't use your change.
That's what I'm trying to do. Can
Don't
you
use
just
your
let me
change,
do it? Why
man,
you
because
gotta
you're gonna
break
bitch
it?
about using your
I'm
change
not gonna
this
use
time.
it again.
I'm gonna give you a free change.
It was going to be
right
cool.
now.
It was
all right,
going to be a 2.5.
I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna give you a free change.
I'm going to use my change though. It's not even
Free.
cool
This is an
anymore.
extra one. You laid it on the right space, and you got an extra change.
Oh, I'm actually going to give it a 9.5.
A 9.5.
Why?
Because you can't go like so low.
It was
like,
going to be a thing, man.
Yeah, but you make
but
it
then
sound
you just-
I
satirical.
wanted you
so we all
to. I
know
wanted
what's
you
up.
to expect it, but
It's like knowing when
wanted to
somebody's going
fuck
to jump
with
out
it.
behind the corner and be like, ah.
What?
You're not going to be as scared if you know.
Well, no. If I did like an 8, then I was like, oh, 9.5. That's a 1.5 increase. That's not that.
Wow, that was lame. See, nobody liked it, man.
Yeah,
You
that was
ruined it.
lame.
That's why.
I-
You literally ruined it.
Listen,
You literally ruined it.
Look,
It's your fault.
look,
It was
look,
lame.
look.
I want to say something.
No.
Bob, what do you give it?
Honestly, that was probably one of the best songs I've ever heard on the show, man.
Totally.
Like,
I could agree with that. I mean, we've had a lot of great songs on the show.
but I'm just saying that.
That girl's voice might be definitely one of the best we've ever heard on the show. Period.
Her voice was fucking
Bar
angelic,
none.
man.
That shit was majestic.
I mean, it was just. I don't know. Production aside, it was just. It made me tear up for a minute, man.
Oh,
It was
shit,
such a
man.
good
I
fucking
can actually
song.
see tears in your eyes right now. That is amazing. Holy shit. It was a beautiful song. And I agree with you. I agree
Really
with you.
touch Bob, man. Well, Bob. Well, that being
Fuck
said,
yeah.
Give it a 10.
give it 10.
Fucking 10.
That's a heartfelt 10.
That's
right
a real
there, man.
fucking 10 right there. Boom,
real
boom,
10.
boom. Fucking
yeah.
all these motherfuckers.
Huge.
Oh, we're
That now
crashing.
puts Jenny on top, man.
We're crashing. Hold on. Jesus Christ. I pressed all of them at the same time.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, it used to work. Now it doesn't.
Listen, my mic clip used to work too.
Yeah.
Right? Things just be falling apart around this
It
place.
does happen. All right, yeah.
Great. I love the emotion from Bob right now because that's what music's all about. It's a
amazing.
great take on things. That's what music's all about, man. It's passion. What emotion are you going to evoke from somebody? That's also why I felt like I should give a little bit higher of a score. I wasn't really taking that into.
Did you already
into
use your
effect
change?
either. Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
sad.
it is. It is. Unlike some people, I can take the heat in the kitchen. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's because at any point in time, if you wanted to give yourself a change, you could.
Well, now your extra change that I gave you, it's gone.
I didn't need it. That was my plan this entire time.
Who we got next?
Next up, we got Brian Fisher with a track called Sagittarius.
Oh, Taylor donated to the show.
Next up, we got Taylor McCarty.
Taylor, you're so wonderful. Taylor McCarty. That's dirty.
That's dirty. All right, Sagittarius A-Star by Spiral Fracture.
Oh shit, I remember these guys.
Yeah.
You shine bright from afar.
right, so
Oh,
that
dude,
was...
that was sick.
I love your band. Spiral Fracture, you guys have earned my entire fandom. I give this guy already off the bat. This is going to be an 8.
An 8.
Yeah, there's no.
From Ethan.
I will buy your album. I will attend your shows. And that's all.
I was gonna go. I was gonna go just a tad bit lower, 7.5, because the fact. I just think well, Biff I think said it too. Well, he did say 7.5. That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the vocals being to be cleaned up a little bit. Like her vocals are muddled in the background very, very heavily. Like they're just kind of like they're there in her sharpness of her voice, which is very, very dope. Like her voice, you could do. What did you say? What was the
I
analogy?
said that she was like, okay, your guys' band is like Evanescence if they actually took metal music seriously. If they actually were a metal band. You get people to come up to you and be like, oh yeah, I listen to metal. What metal you listen to? Oh, my favorite band's Evanescence.
Then you fucking tell them to fuck off. You're like,
Evanescence
you
is
don't listen to fucking
rock, pop, and minor keys.
is.
It's not, I mean.
Maybe pop alternative.
Light
not pop
metal,
alternative, but-
soft metal, not close to metal at all.
Yeah.
You guys, if they said Evanescence and this is what I heard, I'd be like, oh my God, bro, this shit's bombing
Yeah.
as fuck. Spiral Fracture, you guys are amazing.
7.5 for
money.
me because the vocals need to be cleaned up a bit. But the instrumentation is very awesome. The shredding, the thrashing, all that shit is very awesome.
Yeah, man.
You guys got really, really talented core of musicians
That-
and an
dude,
extremely
that
talented
drummer.
singer, front
shit.
woman.
Front woman.
That being said, I'm big into females' vocals in metal music. I love it. I absolutely love it. It gives another element to it. She sounds awesome.
Female fronted.
And Brian Fisher, your
I
drums
like it.
were
Some of it.
fantastic
Some of
as
it.
well,
Some
too.
of it's gaudy a little bit. All music's gaudy if you don't do it right. So it doesn't matter what front person you have in. But I really enjoy female element in vocals in metal because it gives it another dynamic that makes it a little bit more melodic. And I'm a more melodic type metal fan than I am anything
Melodic.
else. So like me personally, 7.5. Clean up the vocals is 8.5 all day. Bob.
Yeah, I think you guys pretty much covered all of that.
What would you do like so anything in the instrumentation that caught you like there was like the drums
The drummer is fucking amazing.
right. And then the guitar
especially
thrashing was
doing
so
that
fast.
That double kick and yeah.
Dude, that guy's fingers are robotic, dude.
robotic.
Bionic. The guy's half body. He's just all
Half
over the
man, half
guitar.
machine.
So what do you give Bob?
I give that one an 8.
8 from Bob. As far as Marshall sending another
We got
donation.
Alan from Slow Drip DMT. Sent one
Alan
in.
from Slow Drip DMT. We're gonna listen to the whole track.
Yes.
As per his request. We'll get to another Jenny B song here soon, but we want to get in a couple of these other ones. So it'll be this one. We already got this one right, and then we're gonna go
We already got this one.
right, and then we're gonna go. So we're gonna go
After this,
Alan,
after
we're gonna go
Steven.
Stephen Cox, and then we'll do one more off the list, and
Okay,
then
then
Marshall.
Marshall.
That
You
way we're
got
not
it.
clogging it up too much.
Totally.
But we appreciate that, man, and I can't wait to hear another
Hell
track.
yes. Slow Drip DMT, message from the Palladians. This is our first special audio track. Listen with headphones for best experience. The track is available on all streaming platforms next full moon. Oh shit, December 28th.
special experience.
2021.
There's
December
subliminal
28th.
messaging in there. Bob's eyes are gonna turn fucking spiraled, and he's gonna be like, "Must kill Prime Minister of Italy."
Of Italy? Why?
Whatever it is from Zoolander, remember?
Oh, yeah, no. All right, here we go.
Does Italy even have a prime minister?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
They all do.
Yeah. Everybody, even
I
us.
thought they had a king.
Oh, I mean the Pope. Dude,
Oh, what just happened?
Did the computer just like get pulled?
somehow.
What the fuck?
Nothing's really touching it, but it just.
Hang on, guys.
Well, careful with that.
Go ahead and mute the music real quick,
Yeah,
Bob.
mute the music. There we go.
Mute the music.
I'm
What
not
the
sure what
hell?
the fuck just happened.
Hey,
You
what-
turned ever so slightly and the whole computer shut off.
I didn't touch really anything. There's nothing to touch either.
Hold on, bro. We're going to try to figure this out real quick.
Technical difficulties, folks.
I won the rock paper scissors, and so
You're on here,
therefore.
bro. Well, I feel like this excludes you from any type of winnings.
Well, that's ridiculous.
You just ruined everything.
I barely did anything.
While you're figuring this out, I'm going to go stare at it.
God dang it.
Yeah, no, I'm
No,
getting
no.
it.
We're going to figure that out. That's interesting. We're going to, all right, here's what we're going to do. You said maybe take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. We gotta get this computer.
We got to get this computer up and running.
Yeah.
We have another computer right here.
Something
that we
weird
can actually
just happened.
Oh, it's turning on.
turn on.
It's turning on. We gotta redo it.
We'll get back. We'll start that song over, Slow Drip DMT, and then we'll get right to Jenny B. Guys, stay here.
Yes,
Don't go
please.
anywhere. Okay, we didn't cut. We're just waiting.
Wait, here's a joke.
What?
How do you make a Kleenex move?
Put a little boogie in it. Oh. Bro, I know all these stupid ass
Oh,
jokes.
Taylor made it up. It wasn't me. Yeah, so we're gonna take a quick break, guys. I'm gonna get some music loaded up here while we're doing this here.
All right.
So give me a second.
Get some music up. While you're doing that, I am going to tell another joke.
This is Big Fat Pauly.
It's Big Fat Pauly, and I'm here to tell you a joke. The question is, why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
Because the P is silent.
Hey, you guys know who likes to get fisted?
Who?
Sock puppets.
Oh!
Come on, that's a good joke.
It's a good joke.
It's a good joke. You got some music there, buddy?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Right now I do.
Okay. So quick 2-3 minute break, I guess. We're starting to cruise along on this thing over here.
Oh, please don't tell me it's updating. All right, here we go.
Right. Mute us, Bob. And turn on Yeah, the sound. Okay, all right. We're serious.
Jesus Christ. All right, so
Start over. All right. Forgot to unmute it. It's okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Happens.
Slow Drip DMT. Message from the Palladians. Bow.
So, Slow Drip DMT, a message from the Palladians.
Palladians.
And good nights. We'll see.
Yeah, I've got. Well, I guess I'm not sure why you wanted us to hear all 8 minutes.
I thought it was sick because it's like a whole thing, man. A really profound
it's the same thing for 8 minutes.
ambient track.
No,
You could meditate to that. You could yoga to that. You could do a lot to that.
When did it change up quite a lot?
I don't know, man.
The entire time was ambient, and it was
great.
It changed within the realm of ambience, man.
Great,
Ambience.
like meditation, relaxation music.
I don't know what the hell you guys are listening to, because all I heard was the exact same thing for like pretty much with different tones in it for the entire track.
Yeah.
For me, it's gonna be it's a really cool track, like meditation. Maybe you put on an eye like mask or whatever, and you're sleeping or trying to whatever you want to have lucid dreams, right? Binaural type of shit. I'm gonna give it a 6. 6 for me.
Yep.
It is good. It's above average, but it was just really, really, really long. And I guess specifically, if you wanted to be critical, you could be like, well, that's technically a 10 because it's the best that you could do with that exact thing. And I'm just
I
not
see
gonna
where
do
you're
that.
going.
I feel like, okay, so this song, I could definitely have that experience of meditating to this and actually feeling like it's different than any other spa or meditation
Sensory
song that I've
deprivation.
heard. Yeah, totally.
I like
One issue about it, I wanted to know what that chick was saying. She was saying some shit, couldn't understand
Probably
what she was
wasn't
saying.
saying anything. She's probably just going, oh.
No, she was doing like, there was an actual like talking bit in there that I really wanted to have some definition to. So other than that, but it was a message, it's a message from the Palladians, not to the Palladians. And so I honestly.
She's a Palladian.
Yeah, so it's an alien
I'm
coming.
sure I was saying like the Paladins. Is there an A in there?
I mean, maybe message
That's from the Paladins.
the Palladians. For
know
me,
if
if that was the
Palladians
message
sound
we
right.
got, I would feel really at ease with that. I'd be like, oh, totally, these guys are some chill ass motherfuckers. So I mean, why not work with them? Get it annexed into the galactic government with that shit. I love it.
How do you know what the Palladians are from?
From the Palladian constellation, man.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, probably.
You've heard of this place?
I've heard of the Palladian meteor showers.
Okay.
I've heard of the Palladian constellation. I think maybe that's from a movie. I don't know. But nonetheless, I think it's a very decent song. I think it goes above and beyond from what I've heard from a lot of meditative songs, meditation style songs and soundscape shit. Especially because it's spacey. I bought this out for the 7.5.
7.5.
Yes.
7.5 for me then. Bob, what do you give it?
Yeah, for what it is, it works. Like it's meditation, relaxation music.
Yeah.
Take a nice bubble bath.
Nice
Bubble
bubble bath.
Not bubble
Give me a little
Yeah.
bubble.
But other than that, like, there's really no other context for it.
Just Naruto running.
Naruto.
Isn't that what it is?
Naruto, man.
Naruto.
Naruto.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Naruto.
Fuck is wrong with you, man? You got peanut butter in your mouth? Can't say it no good?
You can't. Nah, hell nah.
Fuck's Naruto.
Ah, some cartoon. They talk about it. I know. I remember the Area 51 thing where they were running like this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid shit.
Whatever it is. What do you give it?
Yeah, man, it's tough because it was like cool, but there's really no other context other than
Yeah, like
meditation,
yeah.
relaxation. I give
Which
it
is
a
really cool for that.
I give it a 7.
7. In the realm of
just-
things, I feel like maybe that's unfair to rate something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the other tracks like that sound like. I very rarely listen to tracks like that.
Right.
I don't want to compare it to something that's I haven't listened to a lot of, but I guess it's kind of what I just did.
Right.
So shame on me.
It happens. It happens.
Either that or I'm not rated. So I don't know.
Fool me
Next
once.
track is by
Athens to Ashes with a track called Forsaken.
There's no water amongst you. The price you pay is not that.
So I think I've already heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm looking
okay. You
into
just
it.
said the track was Monster. Okay.
Track was Monster.
yeah.
All right.
I was gonna say, I know we had
Okay,
that,
yeah, I
definitely
know.
heard that one before.
Yeah, that sounded very familiar.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna that many shows ago. It's like a few. So good track. Though.
Okay, so I don't have an MP3 file in here, guys. You're gonna have to send one in there.
All right. So Stephen Cox. So we're gonna go to. You'll be up next. We'll go to
Empathy Mining.
Empathy Mining Productions.
Yes. Okay, so the track is called Bullets by Empathy Mining Productions.
Bullets.
Back in the day when I was younger, I lived life way too fast. When I was driven by a hunger.
And Marshall, we got your donation. We will get Jenny up. We just have a line. So it's this one, then Stephen Cox,
There were
then
times when
then Jenny.
I was drinking that could have spelled my doom. It's hard to say what I was thinking. Probably wasn't I soon. Been dodging bullets. I sidestepped everyone that came, just like a game. Still dodging bullets, but not all bullets are the same. One has my name. There were moments I was sitting in the middle of harm's way, when it would have been so fitting had it gone the other way. So many turns I could have taken, so many signs that I misread. And though I came out scared and shaken, somehow I didn't wind up dead. We've all got dead bullets with our names etched in the side. We keep on dodging bullets until the end of the ride. Been dodging bullets. I sidestepped everyone that came, just like a game. Still dodging bullets, but not all bullets are the same. One has my name. Been dodging bullets. I sidestepped everyone that came, just like a game. Still dodging bullets, but not all bullets are the same. One has my name.
Yeah, some bullets are filled with garlic extract
Yeah,
for
vampires,
vampires.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That
and
makes
some of them are
sense.
filled with liquid nitrate for werewolves.
Oh, I thought it was
Silver,
silver.
well, silver liquid nitrate.
Oh.
So it keeps it, I mean, if there's anything I've learned from these early 2000s, vampire and the underworld, Blade,
Yup.
right?
Queen of the Damned.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer,
Yeah.
is that you can make many different bullets. Okay.
Very true.
Whistler does it all the time
Facts.
when he was alive.
Gonna have to fact check that.
So that was fact check that. That was Empathy Mining Productions. Bullets, much better production than I'm used to hearing from them. That was actually produced pretty well. The Vox are definitely dry. Somebody said that earlier. You definitely need something Once again, I'm going to draw you guys an illustration. All right, this is the track.
Oh, here we go.
Right? Your vocals, they're going to be coming up this way, like this. Okay? This is your funnel that is the vocals funneling into the track. The vocals, damn.
Nobody can see that. The
These are
lights
Sharpie,
are
man.
way too bright in here.
Damn.
This is a Sharpie.
You want to round it, okay? You don't want it to be like a funnel. You want it to be rounded over the track. And every time you were singing, it was almost like there was like a funnel of music or noise, which would be your vocals in this case, above the track, and it sounds off. So you have to add effects to round it out. You have to add reverb, and you have to add some compression, and just little small amounts of different things you can experiment with. Obviously, there's tons of them. But to get that voice to kind of shimmer over the top of the track instead of being so standout-ish. For me, it's a 7. Damn it.
What happened?
I don't know. I'm not hearing any energy there, Bob. What'd you do?
I don't know. I didn't touch it.
What
It
happened?
should be working. I don't know. What are you doing?
Yeah. So
Don't
check
worry
this
about
out. I like the freaking chorus a lot. I keep dodging bullets. There's a lot of what I love about Empathy Mining Productions is their ability to have the story.
The
A
story.
storyline built within their
Yeah, I
within
don't
their
draw
song.
dicks. Those
It's
Paul
always
Paul
something
draws dicks.
more than just a freaking random
I draw
song.
dicks all the time.
Which I love. I love that so much. I think it takes a little bit more creativity to make that happen. You were able to put the human experience,
Got
a
Jenny
bit of
B
the
in the
human
house.
experience
Jenny B is joining us.
in a little bit of the human experience a bit of the human experience into your music, and it's relatable to a series of different degrees. I like what you got going on here, man. I'm bopping this off at a 6.5.
6.5. Bob. What? You fucked me, man.
You looking at me like I did something.
You did something because this was working. Okay.
Well,
I have no
unplug
buttons.
it,
I'm
and
buttonless.
plug it back in.
This is your job, okay? You're the sound
You're
guy.
all the way over there.
Yeah, but you're right there. It's connected to your computer.
You're all the way over there. I'm on a spaceship, bro.
He's on a spaceship.
Yeah, you're about to get attacked by a bunch of Crayolas or whatever the hell those things are, like just flying around behind you. You look great. Bob, what do you give it?
I liked it. I agree. The vocals were very dry. I like the harmonization.
That was
but
on
it
point.
could've used, I don't know, a little more color on the vocals. I still liked it though. 7.
7.
Steven,
I mean, Queen of the Dam, bro. I'm a big Aaliyah fan, but that movie sucked.
dude, Queen of the Dam was not that
That movie
bad.
sucked. You
No,
know where I
whatever.
saw that movie?
What?
30,000 feet in the air when it first came out. In
Well, that's
business
probably
class.
why you thought it
In
sucked.
business
You were
class.
uncomfortable.
I was chilling up there. It was actually a lucky thing I got bumped up for a couple $100. 2 things that are great about business class. 1, you get your kind of like own cot bed thing with your own TV. And 2, you also get to smell everybody else's smells.
Gross.
Because there's only like 8 fucking chairs up there, and they're all
Oh,
like.
yes.
This one dude blew up the bathroom, and it was like for like 3 hours, bro. That's why I'm flying. I was flying to Johannesburg, so like I was going across, and it was like a 16-hour flight.
Oh, yeah.
And I just smelled this dude's asshole for at least 8.
Gross. Yeah, I would not like any movie I
rough.
watched.
It was
It
rough.
wasn't the movie's fault. It was.
I
your
felt like the
environment's
queen of the
fault.
damned.
You were.
You know, I was laying there, and I just had to just deal with it.
What are you gonna do?
They don't have complimentary clothespins.
You can't take
I
it
asked.
off.
I asked. All right.
Sad. Next up, Athens to Ashes, Monster.
Dude's got that one guy that's right next to you with coffee.
Think I'm weak, but there's someone
dawn. Look at my face, it does not say welcome. The day has come, there's nothing left to say. Cause all the fuck I gave the fuck away. You look at me and you see a fucking doormat. Well, look again because I've become much more than that. Take another step, bitch, I dare you to be your fucking last. I'll take my foot and I'll shove it up your own fucking ass. The pain is gone, I'm open in the cage. Run and scream and fear, the monster takes the stage.
Not perfect, but there's more than what you see. I ain't Pinocchio, bitch. There ain't no strings on me. Nails and hair grow longer, eyes are glowing red. It's not you for letting me out. It's the long since I've been paid.
Ignorant birds and hatred inside. Look in your faces, I'm coming alive. Feel by the pain, feel by the rays. Monster begs to come out and play. You wanna escape, so walk in my shoes. Fighting his comings, collecting his dues. Any last words or anything goodbyes. Spits on the nuts, this shit is denied.
Think I'm weak, but there's a monster inside me. Rattling its cage, trying to break free. I won't hurt no more. Opening the door, the pain is turned to rage.
As the monster takes the stage.
Hell yeah, Athens
really
to
fucking
Ashes
cool, man.
with Monster
Bob, you want to
from
start off?
California.
Yeah, sure.
California.
California.
I think we heard one from these guys not that long ago, right?
Yeah.
Just last couple of shows, yeah.
I think so.
I think what I commented on is
The
how
vocalist
many
is a
different-
chick.
How many different band like influences I can hear on it. Like this one, I was like,
Oh, I got OTEP, Amon
Yeah.
Amarth, or not Amon Amarth, Arch Enemy.
I was gonna say like American Head Charge, Coal Chamber.
I don't know.
Coal
these
Chamber,
bands.
definitely.
And then like it just moved all over the place.
Yeah.
I know none of these bands.
Well, get with it, Paul.
Yeah, hip with the
OTEP.
jive.
That's they're like an Egyptian metal band.
Nah, it's
No, that would be
just like
I've heard OTEP. I'm just saying shit.
just
what's
metal,
the
death
not
metal.
Nile.
I've
Nile's
heard
the-
that. That might be
yeah.
the only one that I've heard of. All the ones you guys said. What'd you say? Batterhead? What'd you say?
What?
You said like about some sort of a head in a name.
American Head Charge.
Head Charge. There you go. Never heard it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I thought it was. It had some production issues, obviously.
Taylor, the chick is a vocalist. The vocalist is a chick, yes.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm not trying to tell you, I'm trying to tell her.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You all right, Bob?
I'm fucking high, dude.
I was gonna say, you look a little bit drained. Let me jump in on this one, Bob, and you
Well,
can jump
hold
in.
on. No, let me just.
right.
I like the song a lot. I think it could use some work with the production. give it a 7.
7 from both. All right.
I'm right there with it.
Go ahead.
I'm right there with it. I think that the main issues with this was the production. There was times where it would just like some massive digging out from the compressor on there, and at parts that it didn't seem like there should be. I mean, it wasn't like you were going excessively harder than you did in any other point of the song, or this was a big drop where everybody kind of dropped down. It was just sporadically for some reason. That's something that's worth looking into. But overall, I think your design, your arrangement, the instrumentation, everything seems to be really cool. I like your metal vocals for sure. Your screaming vocals. I think that maybe in the recording in the studio, don't be afraid to pop some backing vocals on that bitch. Layer those bitches up, make them really prominent, and try to fuck around with some vocal harmonization. Other than that, I think it's not really necessary. I bopped this off at a 7 as well.
7 from Ether. Damn it, Bob.
That was my fault.
I'm right there with them. I'm going to give it a 7 as well. Here's the reason why. Everything they said. Your drummers. Just fucking dope. Yeah. And all the elements you have are dope. You just gotta learn how to put them together a little bit better, and then you got something really special. Over-compressed voice massively. I think this happens a lot in a lot of different types of music, especially metal. I mean, but music where people get loud, they start to scream, or they're like borderline yelling with their voice. People think, oh, the best way to do this is just to instead of cutting the right frequencies, we're just going to throw a bunch of compression on it and some reverb to give it a little scatter. And what you end up coming out sounding like is somebody that's in like a fucking, like in a shell. So it's like you really want in metal too those screams to come through clear, and it's not easy to do. Metal's not easy to mix, obviously. There's so many different elements.
A lot of noise, a lot
then
of
you got people screaming, distorting their voice on purpose, and then you got distortion with the guitar, and then all this attenuation. It's hard to do. So for that, I applaud you, but it doesn't make the overall product that much better. So for me, it's a 7. If you clean that shit up, this could be an 8.5, 9. We don't even know because we can't hear all the elements. And that's for me. Who else? What we got in the comment section? What everybody else say about this? I'm curious. Because this is a really, she's got a great voice.
Yeah, seriously.
And when she started screaming, when she got like real low, I love that shit. It didn't have the effect. Yeah. Like you don't want to hear 808s lightly.
It's like a heavy
you don't want to hear like
the kicks or the toms.
Well, and they had them.
They just weren't fucking. Band needs to tighten up a bit. Sounds like they're playing different songs. 6 from Biff. Jagged Line.
There was a couple times too where the guitar was a little off rhythm. I want to say.
Yeah, so a couple of times.
Yeah.
Not a lot of comments on this one.
Small, yeah. Not a lot of comments on this one. Yeah. I don't know. I think we can all agree on that one. Really good track. If you fixed it, man, who knows what these things could be? But yeah, I would focus on the vocals. I would focus on first. You have this big before you focus on anything else. You have this big shining star that is your vocalist, and she's got a great voice, and you guys play really well with her, but you gotta figure that out first.
Tighten it up.
Start with that on how to mix that in correctly, because once you get that, then you can add the other, then you can fuck with the rest of the shit
I think
as you
they
go.
sound amazing, though. I mean, other than that,
I agree.
like even with the little bit of off bits here and there, if you guys bopped up live out of nowhere, and I'm just like popping in, oh shit, what's going on here? And this is what I'm exposed to. I would succumb to it. I would easily be involved and enthralled in everything that you're doing.
Absolutely, and I'm with you on that as well. Jagged Line, by the way, I didn't see another comment from you. I asked you.
Yeah, Jagged, what is your song? I'm looking for it. I'm not seeing it.
Right now, though, however, we do have
Jenny B back again.
Jenny B, who's now in the house. Jenny B, we listened to your music earlier, and we were all blown the fuck away by your vocal ability.
Bob cried.
Your structure. Now, I am curious, now that Jenny B's in here, do you write your own music? Is this who is making your beats? Is this a purchase beat? Do you have somebody making your beats? Like, give us a little insight, because that's how generally curious we are about you, because everybody in here freaked the fuck out when they heard that shit.
Totally.
We got to get her on a busier night, man.
Oh, that'd be great, yeah.
We'll get
Friday.
you on one of the nights we got 100 people in here.
Yeah.
And then we can show you music
on Friday, this next week, we're going to be having probably a big show. It's going to be good.
I like the modern day reference, too, in her stuff. Like, she's got good lyrics, too.
Oh, totally.
All right, let's hear it.
Panoramic. All right, here we go.
My wedding dress is white, but I was never innocent, baby. You knew when you got with me I was promiscuous, baby. Who said a married woman don't still wanna be sexy? You know I'll put all these Insta thoughts to shame if you let me. Come again. Can't be tamed, lioness, dripped out claws, she's in a dress. I know they see it from the front, wanna try to wrist. Need in my purse if they try to test. I can't help it if they feel in my presence. I'm still coming home to daddy, got him tasting my essence. Shout out to the trophy wives, we're the real MVPs. Bodysuit and thigh highs like we on MTV. Never care flying as fuck, that's why haters envy me. Fuck all them DMs they sending me. I'm too bad for my own good. 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 I know they like to judge me when they scrollin' my selfies, but when they see me in person, it's all love, so they tell me. I guess I'll always be different, I can't even explain it. It's a lot of pretty colors in this picture I'm painting. Come again. Can't be tamed, lioness, dripped out clothes in a dress. I know they see it from the phone, wanna try to best. Need in my purse if they try to test. I can't help it if they feel in my presence. I'm still coming home to daddy, got him tasting my essence. Come again. Shout out to the trophy wives, we're the real MVPs. Bodysuit and thigh highs like we on MTV. Never get flying as fuck, that's why haters envy me. Fuck all them DMs they sending me. I'm too bad for my own good. 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 I'm too b I'm too bad for my own good. I'm too bad for my own good.
Hey,
job.
Fantastic voice.
Nice.
I have only one thing to really say about it.
Go ahead.
The presence in your vocals. This was the same thing that happened with the last one. I feel like you have so much going for
Way
you.
more on this track than the last.
Really, I feel like I could hear more on the
less.
last one.
Yeah, I
than
agree.
this
I agree
one.
with you. I heard a little less this one.
All you got to do is just get your vocals on top of that beat, presence in your vocals, just a little bit more. You're like right there, and it's just a sheet between you and me. Boom, remove the sheet.
Yeah,
Let's go. I loved everything about it. Shut up, Bob.
Jenny from the Blot.
Journey from the Blot.
From the Blot.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right.
What do you give it?
Definitely. I love the song. I think it's great. I'm going to have to give this one an 8.5.
8.5 from Ethan.
Yes.
I gotta say the same, man. Like your vocal presence, your vocals are. I mean, what's weird about it too is that it sounds like somebody maybe did a little too much work on this one. Like the last one was a little more clean and it was a little more.
It was like the beat was too loud or something.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The voice is a little bit muddled in the background. I don't think the beat was too loud. I think her voice was just hidden behind it per se. Like whatever way you want to look at it. But when you're dealing like her vocal presence, your vocal presence is not all the way there in this track. It's a little bit backwards. It's back in the background.
It was clear,
but it's
too.
close. It's
I
close.
could hear what you were saying, but it was just
Yeah,
like
you can make
everything.
the words out.
I'm thinking like,
As
it's
soon
like
as the hit
somebody
drops, I
maybe
can't
put a
hear
little
shit.
too much reverb on it. Like you also have this really, really good like when you're singing low with a high pitch, it sounds fucking
And
great.
we've heard you get high
Yeah.
on the other song too.
Well, yeah, it's almost like effortlessly
That was amazing.
effortless for you to just jump between the entire musical scale whenever you feel like it, which is awesome and incredible. But when you're doing that low with the high pitch, it sounds good. In the mids, that's where you want to hear that like the vocals hit that real mid throaty range right down when she's going in it, like
Yeah, I know
right
what you're
there.
talking about.
And there was like reverb that was almost hiding that too. And I don't think you need it as much. I think this one was. I think her vocals had a little too much effects on it, a little too flighty in this one. But I still think it's incredible. I still think she's amazingly talented.
totally.
I like the beat a lot.
1,000,000%.
I still want to know: do you write your own music? Do you? Are these? Where are you getting these
sure
beats
she
from? Is
writes.
this a homie of yours? Or
Yeah,
are you just
what
buying
is your
these?
story,
Not
for
that it
real?
matters, but we would like to hear more background
Yeah, would
because
love
we're
to hear that.
genuinely curious of
And
what the deal
also,
is
where
there.
can we find your stuff? You
I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5.
Nice.
Nice.
Bravo.
Yeah, I'm generally curious as well. Like plug your if you got a Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff. Put it in the comments so
Indeed.
people can find your stuff.
Indeed. By the way, we Shazammed the last song because we thought it was like too good to be.
Yeah, where it's like, there's no way.
Maybe we just hadn't heard it or something like that. We were the first Shazam.
We're your
of that
first
last song.
Shazam, Jen.
What the fuck is happening, Jenny?
Yes.
You can plug yourself
Remember
more,
this.
girl. You should not have one Shazam. You should have hundreds
You
of
should be
thousands.
famous. There's no doubt about
Yeah,
that.
I don't know
It's
why
crazy.
this isn't like on the radio.
Totally.
I mean, with a little bit of production fix.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it would
this
be
could
classic.
mainstream music.
Perfect.
I give
There
it
you go.
a-
Officially Jenny B. right there.
I
At
give it-
officially
I
Jenny
imagine
B.
that's the Insta.
Boom.
Must be.
Or the Facebook
Must
link.
be.
Must be.
All right, Bob.
8.5.
8.5 from Bob.
All right.
So far, leading the pack tonight is Jenny with her last track. So, spotlights.
All right. Next up, we got Blind Perception, sent in by Jagged Lines. Silence killing me.
So
This is
silence killing me or silence killing?
Silence killing me.
Okay, so real quick, this is what we do, man. I mean, some people like we just saw him pop up in the comments.
He hasn't been played in a long, long time.
Yeah, and it's fine. I mean, we're people. We understand. Not
Yeah.
everybody has to pay to, to get in here. We try to mix them in. That's what we've been trying to do.
Yes.
And so we want you guys to be
Don't
vocal
want
about
this
that.
to
Be like,
ever
hey,
pay
man.
to play.
Hey, well, we keep track of who's been played, so we can
Yeah.
see that if you're, being honest or whatever. But regardless, if you're not getting played, then let us know. We're gonna try to make it happen. So
100%.
Blind Perception and killing silence.
Silence killing me.
Silence killing.
Brat.
Walking down the hallway, right past me, act like you don't see me. How can this be? You look right through me. Eyes are hollow, can't you just bitch at me? There's a lot of swallows, don't see. Your silence killing me, can't you see? You're killing me, I must leave. Your silence killing me, don't you see? Silence killing me. Let me go shoulder, gonna freeze me, fleas begin to smolder. Without much fuel, couldn't get much older. It's getting old, silence pressing down now, like a boulder. Don't deceive, your silence killing me, can't you see? You're killing me, I must leave. Your silence killing me, don't you see? Silence killing me. Walking down the hallway, right past me, act like you don't see me. How can this be? You look right through me. Eyes are hollow, can't you just bitch at me? It's time to swallow. Don't deceive, your silence killing me, can't you see? You're killing me, I must leave. Your silence killing me, don't you see? Silence killing me, don't deceive. Your silence killing me, can't you see? You're killing me, I must leave. Your silence killing me, don't you see? Your silence killing me.
Yeah, that looks like that hurts.
Yuck. Not your song. What I was trying to share this and I accidentally clicked on something and it brought up a guy that put his hand on a stove.
Jen says also in retrospect here, thank you so much. Yes, please follow and I'll follow back. Find me on IG at officially _ Jenny B. Ryan G. Clef is my producer. He's genius, fire. He has his own music and that shit is fire, fire, fire. Go check it out.
That's what's up, Jenny. And we appreciate it. Please come back one more time.
Jordana.
Who's Marshall, too? Big shout out to him for plugging you on the show.
Imagine it was a husband or brother or something.
Brother, same last name.
Yeah.
You know, some sort of an affiliate, but great job, Marshall.
Yeah.
For getting it out there. Blind Perception Sounds is killing me.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I thought it was good. Yeah.
I did too. I definitely think there was a lack of presence in the production a little bit because obviously like lack of effects in certain spots. The creativity was pretty cool, but it didn't really go too much past the threshold of what he was trying to do. Which I mean, whatever, man. Stick with the status quo. I'm gonna give this one a 7.
Nice. I thought it was generally vibing, and there's really no way of getting around it. I think that everything that you did in this was just this good old-fashioned garage new metal style fucking jam. I think that the solo was good, and I think that was probably the best addition to the song.
Actually, I should mention that was dope as shit.
That shit was dope as shit. There's not much else I can go on this. I think that if anything, you could act. I don't know. Since solo.
That's what's up, Scott.
I have no clue.
3 singles out and a dance album dropping on June 30th,
Nice.
2021.
Good to hear it. Good to hear it.
Keep grinding, my guy.
I'm going to bop this one off at a 6.5 on my end.
6.5. That's literally what I was going to do, and I just overshot it at 7. But, I mean, both are good scores. I was thinking 6.5.
It's above average entirely. By your
Yeah,
long
for
shot.
sure. I really think that your sound is cool.
Yeah,
It's
totally.
unique. It's pretty dope.
On the house.
We got Sean up
A-Dot in the
this
house.
bitch.
A-Dot, you want to show face, or you just cool with no? He said nope. He said no. Booty, son. Booty. Bob, what you got?
Yeah, but I dropped that one off at a 7, man. I thought it was a good track. And little cleaning up on the vocals and
Add some element. I mean, I really liked everything, but if you want to add some stuff, add a little bit of effects to the vocals, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was effects.
Round them out.
There was plenty of
I mean,
effects
but just
to
like, I mean,
vocals.
maybe better vocal processing in a sense.
Yeah.
So not necessarily those effects.
Oh, but like, mastering, mixing
Yeah,
effects.
find
and
a way to
stuff
make
like
it fit
that.
a little bit better.
Totally.
Who we got next?
Next up, oh shit.
Get through 2 more, I think. We got time for 2 more, yeah?
All right.
So don't send any more donations. We're going to try to sift through a couple of the ones that we got in tonight.
What the hell is this?
We really appreciate everybody watching, and you guys are the real fucking MVPs, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for all the donations. Been a great night of music so far. Plug yourself, man. Get in them comments. Talk your shit. Tell people about yourself, you know. Get people to know who you are.
Yes.
Where you from? What you're doing, your next project, like Scott did.
Yep.
Let everybody know, man, and drop some links. That's
that
what
shit
it's
out
all
there.
about. And other artists, acknowledge those things, man. Check them out. For real, check them out. You don't know what somebody's even like. I don't know what. It's funny to me because I used to be this guy. I would get shit, and I would be like, you know, somebody hand me a mixtape, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get to it. Toss it in the corner like a business card.
Right.
Dumbest thing I've ever done is miss out on possible opportunities for hearing amazing music, and it's all available to you on the show if you guys do the right thing and plug
gotta
yourself.
reach out and make it happen.
Let other people know. So big shout out to you guys.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Don't do that either.
So next up, we got Inkyz, or Ink is
Inkyz.
IINKYSZ. I hope you enjoy my unreleased track. On the 20th of January, it will be released on Spotify. The track is called
Inksy? Inksit? How do you say this? IINKYSE?
Z.
SZ.
Yep.
there he is.
Hey, hello.
Hey! What up? A-Dot in the house.
Yes,
Or
sir.
I'm Sean. See, I get used to that. Welcome, man. Welcome to the show. Fancy for you to join us. We got 2 songs left. We appreciate it. Kidding. We got to get Sean on more on the
Zars,
show.
thank you so much for that.
Let's check it out.
Next up, Love Me Harder.
I gotta talk to you.
Love me harder, have no mercy on me, just love me louder. If you're loving me, just love me harder, have no mercy on me, love me louder. If you're loving me, can I tell you what I want? Can I tell you what I need? Can I tell you what I want? Can I tell you what I need? Need to you, need to you, need to you. Do I'm more than that, need to you, need to you. Do I'm
Yes.
So how do you say it? Linksys?
Inksies.
Link.
It's lowercase i's, so I know for sure it's I-I-N.
Alright, love you, bro.
I'm going to go off on this one real quick. I thought it was very vibeable. Great freaking new house style music. You could dance to it, vibe to it. It's very chill. Inkies. That is what it is.
Yeah.
Inkies. Sure. Yeah, this is a good song. I'll pop this one off on an 8.
8 for me.
Yes,
Good
sir.
track. I'm right there with them. Dope as fuck. I'm going to give it an 8.5. I liked it a lot. I don't have much to say about that one. It was good. It was dope. Like the vibe a lot. Very, very hot, but at the same
Produced
time.
well as well.
Yeah, everything about that was juicy. I liked it. Bob?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
I like that one. It's so juicy.
It's so juicy.
Oh, Bobby.
Yeah, no.
What do you got, Bobby?
That's an 8.
It's an 8 from Bob. Just gonna let it play. Just gonna let it
That
play.
was your fault this time.
I have to pee really bad all of a sudden.
Dude, I have to pee really bad.
Big fat Pauly. What do you want, Paul?
What do you want, Paul?
Ethan.
I like that one. Hey, Bob.
Punk ass little bitch.
My name is Bob.
It sounds like you,
I haven't
Bob.
been playing
My name is
samples all
Bob.
night. I
It
just
does sound like
realized
Bob.
Next
Bob
up.
sounds like Rick
This is going to be the
Sanchez.
last song of the night, guys. Urania, if I'm not mistaken. We don't have anybody donating or anything like that? Okay,
No,
we're
we're good to go.
Okay, Urania, live 2-piece electro trip rock,
Urania.
rapidly accelerated at the face of science. Is estimated late 2019, made in Leicester. Hello, I'd like to submit my music to the Plug Live. Hope you don't think it's shit. Sean. Calculating the Age of the Universe by Urania. Yeah, piss.
I'll see you
loose pubes get on the urinal? That's my question. How do loose pubes get on the urinal?
Well,
Who the fuck's
I don't
running
think
around with
people-
loose
I don't
pubes, like a
think
bush
people
full
are
of loose
seeing their
pubes?
loose pubes or keeping track of
And
their
how do you not
pubes.
see it when you're pissing? Like
don't
you just
think you are, I don't
you
think
look it down,
anyone
you don't
is.
see the pubes hit the white porcelain and go,
I've never seen that in my
Let's take
life.
just like a piece of toilet paper, just wipe that
Never
up so
seen it.
Pauly G doesn't have to do it. All right?
Yeah.
Fucking watch it. Something.
All right.
Comb your pubes.
Comb your
Some
pubes.
shit. All right. Your shit is unkempt. If you just got shit just falling all over the place,
I'm tall.
unzip your pants and just
All right.
hair
like
all over
confetti
the place.
cannon
So
or
that
what?
was
Yes.
All right.
That was Urania with a track called
Recalculate the universe or calculate the universe.
Calculate the Universe. I thought that was really amazing stuff.
That was really fucking
It's
cool,
like
man.
drum and bass meets rock. I mean, you in that breakdown, I mean, god dang, bro. This shit is bopping, bopping, bopping. I can't even say anything else about it. I bopped this off at an 8.5 solid.
8.5
Ain't no change
solid.
about it.
I'm right there behind Ethan. Production was really cool. I'm actually gonna give it a 9. Here's the reason why. Production was fucking on point. The track itself is super futuristic, like almost like, God, it reminds me of like Fatboy Slim or some shit that like back in the day, like in the 90s when people were going like futuristic, but like with break beats.
Yeah.
This was kind of like the same thing, only it had like this extra element of just constant vocals. It reminds me of something that would be in like a movie called like a movie like Hackers or something, where you get this like futuristic like tech vibe. It's almost like tech rock or something. Like what would
Yeah.
you call it? Tech pop.
I mean, this shit sounds
It's
right to me,
fucking
man.
cool as shit. It had these different elements in it. The beat was fucking fire and very, very unique. I dig the shit out of that. 9 from me, man.
Nice.
Super cool. What is that? What's the name of the track again? Calculate the Universe?
Calculate the Universe.
Incredible, man. You got a really fucking unique sound. Bob.
Seriously.
Hell yeah.
Wanna hit the camster. OnlyFans. Let's do this.
Yeah. All right.
No, not you, Bob.
Oh.
I mean, metaphorically.
Right. Yeah. No, I give that one a solid 8.
Solid 8 from
Good ass
Bob.
track.
I mean, you don't hear shit like that often, but it was such constant energy. It was long as shit, but I still give it a 9 because
You know, I haven't heard anything modern like that
ever.
since like the 2000s. maybe.
Not since modern was modern.
Since 90s. I mean, it's
Like 90s,
and
that
this
was
is even
actually
beyond
modern.
that.
This is like
you can see this in the
actually-
Matrix, and it sounds like it's like not cheesily made to be the Matrix. It sounds like this will be a song they would pick to be in the Matrix
Yeah,
because it's
exactly.
so much like
While
it.
somebody's kicking some fucking ass.
Yeah, dude, kicking ass.
And I think like stuff like that, like when we're talking about like the 90s when it came out, we were like like what was that, Smack My Bitch Up?
yeah, smack my bitch up.
Right. It was dope as
Drum
shit.
and bass had a full
It had
breakbeat, and drum and bass had a full.
But it was stuff like that then was like modern. So now that we're in modern or pre-modern, I guess you say, now that we're in modern, what would you call this? This is like modern. This is modern. And
I
it's
mean,
dope.
this would just be new breakbeat,
New break beat, man. New tech pop.
new tech rock.
Tech
All
apocalypse.
right. Well, we will
Smack
be
my
back.
bitch up.
Yeah, let's do a little outro. It's been a great show. Big shout out to everybody that's still watching. Big shout out to everybody that did watch. You guys are the real MVPs.
We understand that we probably went
Damn it,
down on
Bob. Damn it,
Facebook.
Bob.
We've been having that experience a lot. Yeah, we're down on Facebook. We're live on every other platform though right
That's
now
like
for this
no other
last
platforms.
outro.
That's like
No, we got viewers. We got Twitch and YouTube, which they're still
what we
watching.
got pulled
on.
off Facebook.
Yeah, unable to connect. This is like the third time. It keeps on happening. I think it's like a time thing. I don't know yet. Working on
We'll
it.
check it out. But thank you so much for joining us. Once
Yes.
again, we will be back on Friday at 5:30. Every Monday, Friday, 5:30 here at the Plug.
Yes.
My name's Pauly G.
It's your boy Ether.
And I'm Bob.
Thanks so much for joining us. We will see you guys next time. But for the meantime, keep it tight.
Keep it clean.
And juicy.
All right, that was it.
the best
It went well.
I regret nothing.
It's dirty.
Bob